What's up, guys? Powerbang here, and I'm bringing you guys the next war recap. We had OneHive Invicta this week. It was a random war midweek. We always love getting these high-caliber matchups midweek, and I definitely wanted to give a big shout-out to the guys over at Invicta. They did... Robos especially. Thank you, man. You guys were very, very classy in offering to basically make the advantage that they had at the Town Hall 11 level, make it go away, basically, by putting out their Grand Warden and the, what the heck's that thing called? The Eagle Artillery, there you go. Putting out the Eagle, putting out the Grand Warden outside the base, and also attacking as a Town Hall 10 without the Grand Warden. Very classy of you guys to do. So thank you for making it more of an even playing field for this war during the week, which we did not plan. So that being said, guys, 82-77 was the final WHF over OneHive Invicta. War didn't go as well for Invicta as they probably would have liked. Some struggles there for sure. Specifically on the Town Hall 9 stuff, just didn't have it this war. I can't make excuses for them, but we've been in the same boat in the past over in WHF where things just do not go at all what you would hope for them to do. And it seemed like one of those things was going on this weekend with OneHive Invicta. So bounce back strong, guys. We know you're a solid clan, and you will be kicking the tar out of somebody here in the very near future. So good luck with your weekend war. Let's get into the war recap, though, guys. If you look at the WHF side, we were able to clear everything. Town Hall 9 down. We did get one Town Hall 10 triple. I did show that in yesterday's video. You guys might have seen Caps getting that so close to the 6-star war once again. You see the 100% there on number 7 and 99% on number 6. If you guys missed those attacks, definitely go to yesterday's video where we talked about 6-pack Caps, and he didn't quite have that 6-pack Caps mentality, I don't think, for this war. Didn't quite cut the mustard there, but we'll let it slide this one time. So starting off the raids, guys, let's go down to number 12. Sir Good Pasture here, bouncing back from what's been a little bit of a slump for SGP. Nobody likes to slump, right? But SGP has bounced back in a big way, picking up some great 3-stars on some quality competition over the past week, and he bounced back strong in this war as well with that 6-pack. So SGP, props to you, my friend. Not only that, but getting the first 2 3-stars of the war, I believe. Just coming out swinging out of the gates and really doing some work, my friend. So glad to see you back in the saddle. Really nice job with the minions there, creating that nice whole base width funnel there. And then the Queen Walk comes in from the top, Rage Spell. That's something I wanted to point out about the bases, guys. OneHive Invicta had very, very similar bases top to bottom. Designed, it looks like there was almost like a base design team where they had 1 or 2 guys designing everything, and I may be wrong about that, but it was just very, very consistent methodology behind each design. The Queen in almost every base was Queen walkable. There were a lot of Wizard Tower farms, which sounds weird, but 3 to 4 Wizard Towers clumped up in the same compartment. I don't know if that was designed to make it tough for Valks or something beating the wall there, or maybe make it hard for the traditional La Lune attacks. I'm not quite sure, but it was just very, very similar base design styles this war, so that kind of lent itself to very, very similar style of attacks. So a lot of the raids in this war were kind of like cookie cutter almost, just because it was hitting the same thing over and over. So the Queen rounds the corner on the right there, taking out that compartment, which is great. Still has a healer left standing. The healer was able to survive that air defense coming down the side wall. We've got that King in the core. Only 1 Tesla on that King, so he's going to get through that wall no problem. Get in there. They do take out the air sweeper, and he's got a couple of Valks with him as well. So really, really good patience here. Look at the 5 Hogs, 2 Wizards he's got in the bag still. He's waiting until the King and the Valkyries get in range of the cannon and mortar and whatnot up here up on top before he releases the Hog Riders. Now that he's pasted up on this wall, here comes the Hogs from the top, all 5 of them being released, and the Wizards down on the cleanup. The rest of the cleanup in the base is already done, guys. Completely smashed it there. He does catch an unlucky single bomb there at the very end, which does waste his Hogs, but no big deal. Really, really good patience there from SGP, man. Like the raid, and keep up the good work. Let's check out number 13, which is the next one down. This is King Tut. King Tut bringing that mass Valk attack, guys. Tut's got the Valks on lock for Town Hall 9. I'm going to be doing a guide here in the near future on Valkyries. It's more complex than you guys think. It's really, really, really important that you maximize the value of your Valkyries. And if you're going to bring them in the army, make sure that you have a job for them. And I think that's going to be a topic that's going to be, I don't know, very important to cover here in the near future, as I see a lot of people kind of misusing Valkyries or just kind of using them, taking up camp space, but they're not, getting the value that they could out of them. So we will pay attention to that. He's got the heroes doing a king walk and a queen walk down the side of this base, which is awesome because look at all the point D that is lined up for his king and queen to just walk down the side of the base and get. So funnel created up top, very nice with that. Makes a really, really easy funnel for those Valks to just mow through the wall, get into the core, jump spell down, and that is going to get them all the way to the queen. He does have a final heal spell there, and he's going to drop it on that Tesla farm once those Valkyries approach. And there they go. So they hop the wall, take out that queen in one swing, lock onto the king, take him out in one swing. A little bit late on the poison there. No big deal, though. The queen is beat into the compartment on the bottom. And, guys, this queen is still alive. She has walked unassisted with no healers down the side of the base using the king for cover, and she has survived. So fantastic plan there from King Tut. And he's got 8 hogs, guys, still in the bag. Notice that those hogs are likely not going to be necessary, but again, just like Sir Goodpasture did, he saves the hogs until the very end, until the wizard tower and the cannon and everything is basically locked onto this group of Valks. So as soon as they're there, now the hogs come in. He deploys 5 of them, targets each of those 2 upper defense buildings, and that is going to be that. They get that compartment taken out with no issue at all. And that is that. 3 hogs left in the bag. Doesn't even deploy them. Swag hoggies, if you want to call them that. So beautiful job to King Tut there. Hope to bring you guys some content here real soon on the Valkyries at Town Hall 9. Let's look at Jantra on number 20 here. Here's what I'm talking about, guys. The queen down there that you can queen walk. You've got the Wizard Tower farm up top. Just very, very, you're going to see this throughout the, the recap. And then kind of like the standard spread out, not condensed at all. So queen charges, you're going to see a lot of, like 12, 13 hogs at the most, rather than like 17 to 22. Very few hogs because the queen is going to get so much of the base when she gets in and takes out everything that's adjacent to whatever compartment she's breaking in on. So she gets in, has to use a rage spell there because she does have both of the expos locked on. That's never a good thing, but she takes out the Tesla. She's going to get the expo number 1 here, and it looks like the poison spell is going to come down for the CC lure, which is great. We do have a cannon and an expo really doing work right now. 2 expos actually. Going to use the ability here. Gets a double bomb set triggered, which is great. And then the rest of that CC lure comes out. So the Valkyries come out, completely smash the queen. No big deal, though. Let's see how he rebounds from this. He's got 3 Valkyries. He's got his king. He's got a couple balloons. Let's see exactly what happens here. So we're watching the bottom. The CC Valks are taken out by the friendly Valkyries. The friendly Valkyries go in, take out the enemy queen, which is great. They clear out that bottom compartment very, very quickly. We've got wizards doing their thing on the bottom part of the ring. And there comes the balloons. We've got balloons into the mortars on the right side of this base. They both get a loon drop and a crash, it looks like. No, 2 balloon drops there. So really nice job with that. Suck up a few traps there, and that is that. Now we've got a whole bunch of hogs that come into that upper section there with all those wizard towers. We do have a heal spell left, so he saves that. Waits till he pushes in a little bit, takes out a couple of those towers, and those hogs are going to hop into the expo and then into the adjacent compartment there to get those archer tower and cannon combos. So really, really nice work. It looks like the bombs have been diffused for the most part. We've got the big group over there. Now those hogs, after they're done with the air defense, rather than crossing the other double bomb position, which is most likely. They have to go all the way to the other side of the map, which is great. They take out the final 2 defenses, and they are on the edge of the trash ring over there. And fortunately, those are the last couple buildings in the base, basically. Jantra figures out how to get that 3-star for the good guys. Very nice work, Jantra. Moving on to the next one, guys. Number 21. We're going to look at a few in a row here right now. We got Steveo going in on this base. Again, guys, very similar style of base. Open layout. Queen can be queen walked. We've got the Wizard Tower farm over off on the side. So again, you're going to see the Queen Walk go Vaho. Something that you can pick up from this recap is, when you see these style of bases, just look at, for example, Steveo here, as you saw in SGP's raid, as you saw in, I don't even remember who it was, could have been Yagmur, I don't know. You're going to see the minions come down, and notice how much, value they get out of the range of any air targeting defenses. So now he's approached the heroes and the CC directly. Poison spell down. He's dealing with the minions. He's dealing with pretty much everything. He has to pop that ability a little bit quicker on that poison spell next time, and you should be good to go. The rage spell's down on the healers to keep that queen up. She gets all of the CC dispatched. She gets the queen taken out. She gets the king taken out and starts to break in here for the charge, which is awesome. Now at this point, we got to figure out, okay, where's the main group of Valks coming down. We've got a golem coming in from the bottom, targeting that cannon. He walks him along the wall to make sure that the angle's good. And we've got a couple wizards there, again, just cleaning up the funnel, making everything good to go. Valkyries go down, and look at that. Going to open up the wall. They're going to take out this cannon, redirect into the base, and then we have a jump spell that's going to go down on that Expo. Leaves it a little bit shallow, and I'm not sure if he did that to keep his Valkyries in the near compartments so that he could get to the wizard towers. I'm not entirely sure there. He could have extended it all the way to, get to the middle. But there's a good reason right there. Gets him to go to the left to trigger that double bomb. So that is taken care of at this point. Sends in some hogs from the right to take out that Tesla. So awesome job with that. Here's some hogs from the left. While the wizard towers are focused on the Valkyries, unfortunately, they do kind of run out of range. They break outside the wall. But they're going to go right back in, guys. Take out that compartment and then continue on like they're supposed to, heading through the wall to the air sweeper. And they're going to kind of sandwich that base, meet up top with the queen as she breaks through the walls. So things are looking really good for Steveo as he picks up a 3-star for the good guys. Awesome work, man. The Wizards finish off that Expo, and the sweeper goes down to complete the triple. Very nice work to Steveo. All right, guys. Yagmur going in on number 22 here. This is one of the only air raids of the war. Again, guys, queen walkable, archer queen, you can charge into that compartment, and again, very exposed trash ring, so the minions are able to clean the whole side of the base. We've got another wizard tower farm kind of over here on the right, ground expos for the most part, so he's going to take advantage of the grounded expos here and just really do a number by sending a jump spell in, a golem in to get the lure, and also take care of tanking, but he sends his king in behind. He's going to go ahead and take out the enemy king. Now he's going to get the enemy queen. Things are looking really good. Rage fell down there. The queen hops the wall, takes out the air defense, so now he's down to 3 air defenses, which is fantastic. Sends in 1 balloon from the top, and he's there basically taking out some support for his wizards and king that are up there, which is great. Couple hounds come into that first air defense, and then loons inside of a rage spell. And guys, I'm gonna 2x this because the deployment's spot on. He sends in the hounds, before the next one breaks, and then just sends in the the balloons to each of the defenses, and things are working awesome. So there the hounds go to the next defense, absorbing traps. Things are looking really good. The loons are coming in behind, and there's really only a couple defenses left to worry about. The queen is still up in the core. At this point, 2 haste spells come down, and that the loons go off a little bit off track. They do take out or they get shot by a wizard tower a couple times, but no big deal. The cleanup's already done. They finally lose the last hound there. Tons of pups left over, but that is also going to be a 3. Awesome job, man. So King of the North is up next, guys. And again, very queen walkable / queen chargeable, CC, and we also got that offset CC. The offset CCs typically are heavier troops, your golems, your P.E.K.K.A.s, You know, very easy to lure, basically. And then again, he's got the 2 wizard towers, same compartment. Just thought that was interesting. I know I keep repeating that, but I went through every raid and I tried to grab some of the better ones. Yeah, I mean, I just noticed the same base essentially maybe rotated several times over, and I mean, it's not the same base exactly, but just very, very similar design principles. So if I could give any advice, it would be to, you know, mix it up, just like your CCs, your defensive, you know, clan castle composition. Mix up your bases as well, because I mean, once you kind of get a feel for them, you know, you kind of figure out, all right, here's what we got to do to, you know, to crack this base. And it just, you know, when the nines are struggling, like we struggled as well this war. We started off very cold. It was not a good war from our standpoint at all. We did rebound well. Like, we had a good comeback kind of to the second half of the war to get things back to where they needed to be. But, you know, we did have to dip a few times, which, you know, obviously we like to avoid to do if at all possible. But it just, you know, it's just that kind of war. But, you know, you got to be able to take advantage of those types of wars when other clans have them against you. And when they finally figure out and get some rhythm going, when you see that same thing over and over again, it makes it tough to defend and ward them off. So the Valkyries for King of the North push all the way through the base. Really want to call attention to that jump spell. Beautiful jump spell. They get in there, trigger that double giant bomb. Things are looking really good. We got all kinds of troops on that bottom section. The Queen and the King are still up. They do trigger an unfortunate bomb there that lowers the Hog's hit points. That's going to make it so they can't get through the last couple of buildings there. But he does get, oh man, that Wizard Tower is super low. But yeah, it's obviously going to be a 3-star. The King, the Queen, Valkyrie still up, Healer's still up. Everything looks good to go for King. It's a done deal, my friends. Done deal. All right, guys. So number 26 here. Zephyr's going against Zeus Shock. And here we go. We've got Wizard Towers clumped up again and a very exposed Queen. Once again, so he goes right at it. Just going to do a standard entry here. What I liked about this is he just goes with a heavy tanking, heavy hero approach here. Well, he funnels well. He gets the poison down, which takes out the clan castle, takes out the heroes. The King, the Queen, they're going to push in now, and a jump spell goes down to get them in the very center of the base. Now 30 Hog Riders, guys. Just basically hogs at old school here. You know, if you're going to hog at old school, if you can get any sort of a push with that kill squad, I mean, you're in good shape. So he does do just that. The golems are still up tanking. The King is in the core, taking out key defensive buildings. Same with the Queen. She hops the wall. Things are looking really good. In comes the Hogs now. We get a bomb triggered over on that right side compartment there. They work their way through a Tesla farm now and meet up in a heal spell. Still have one more heal spell for the backside. Things are going really well. Still 8 Hogs left in the back. Good lord. So he just continues to trickle them in, targeting them all over the place. Look at how many Hogs he has left over. That is insanity. So he gets the last mortar, takes it out, and then takes out some skeletons. And that is that. We've got wizards on the edge of the one side of the ring. Down here, we've got the Queen on the edge of the other. We've got a swag heal, swag poison. Zephyr's absolutely smashes the base. I like the old school approach, man. I liked it a lot. All right, guys, let's look at one more raid tonight. Let's look at Corporal Casual taking on Heartless. Corporal Casual had another very solid war performance. And again, here is that compartment with that Queen in the middle. Very easily approached. Let's see how Corporal takes care of it. We've got the Wizard Tower farm over here on the left. Yeah, so again, more of the same. We've got the Queen going in, taking out some buildings. Rage spell there to kind of get her up through everything. Tries to break into that second lair, it looked like. I don't know if he was able to get that done or not. Looks like a little weak on the walls, but gets the golem taken care of. In comes the troops to the kill squad. Valkyries go in. They get a little funnel down, but the Queen leads them into the compartment. They take out that Queen. No issue at all. And at this point, 3 heal spells now for these Valkyries. He's going to probably send in the Hogs there. There we go, from the 3 o'clock position. All those defenses down there, guys. He's going to hit some spring traps for sure, but you're going to see a heal spell come down, and that's going to get as many hogs as possible taken care of. And look at that. He's got the Olympic rings of heals going. He handles multiple bomb locations with that, and the hogs are standing in it the whole time. We've got the Valkyries coming in from that top section, taking out some of those worthless defenses, and we've got the Queen banging through the wall, getting into that last section where there's that Wizard Tower and the Tesla, which is fantastic. So heal goes down for the hogs. Everything looking really good. This last skeleton trap pops, and it's immediately met with a poison. All of the skellies are in that poison, so beautiful job with that, Corporal. The hogs turn, kill them all, and there's really no cleanup to be done. Once again, very, very awesome queen charge / queen walk. High value there. We got the wizards, the goblins. Everybody's coming to converge on these last few buildings, but Corporal Casual getting it done. WHF capping off the victory over OneHive Invicta. Score right above my head there, guys. 82-77, 22 3-stars to 18 in favor of WHF. Both clans used all their attacks. So awesome job with that, guys. So we'll move over to the current war, but before we do that, let's go ahead and check out the war heroes for the Invicta War. For 6 packs for WHF, wanted to get some recognition out to Top Dog, Sir Goodpasture, Zephyr, Steveo, Corporal Casual, Yagmur, and Jantra Exuve. So congrats to all you guys. And then for those that haven't seen caps in the last few videos, definitely go check them out. Absolutely killing it right now. We've got 6-pack caps for the Town Hall 10 plus 3-star attacks. He did pick up one. Wait a minute. We can't call him 6-pack caps if he's not getting the 6-pack. We're going to call him 5.99-pack caps because that's what he earned this war. That was his title that he earned. So maybe we'll get back to 6-pack caps next war. We'll have to see next war. Speaking of that, we've got Reddit Omega, guys. 12 hours left in prep day right now. That means the war goes live tomorrow after I go to sleep anyways. Today, when most of you see this video, I am going to be live streaming it over on Twitch. The link to that is right here on the screen, right below my big old head, twitch.tv/Powerbang Gaming. I'll put a link to that in the description as well. Make sure you come over tomorrow. Check out the live action against Reddit Omega. It's going to be an awesome war as usual. So really hope that I can meet you guys all there for that. It's going to be a good time. So if you're bored, come check out Twitch. I swear you'll have a good time. Anybody that stopped by for the first time always does. But that's going to do it for the recap today against OneHive Invicta, guys. 82-77 was the final in favor of WHF. Shout out to OneHive Invicta and all your guys. Very classy bunch over there. Best of luck down the road to you guys and in the future. Thank you for the matchup, and thank you guys for conceding on that Town Hall 11 to make it a little bit more even. So, guys, that's going to do it for this war recap. This is Powerbang for WHF signing out till next time. Hit that like button if you like the recap, and we will see you guys tomorrow.